Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, today we're going to have a look at a map by a creator who could be one of the best creators on the workshop. When I say could be, they're not, because they always let themselves down. And I'm afraid today's map is going to be another one of those. This could be a stunning map, one of the top maps. But I'm afraid you're going to be shaking your head with disappointment because I'm afraid this creator always flatters to deceive. Anyway, speaking of flattering to deceive, do you know how to deceive me with flattery? Well, there is a clue, just a little clue, coming up now. That's right, deceiving me with the like button that really will support the channel, get me seen by more people and help me grow a little bit more every single day, so thank you for taking the time. Today's map is Ocean Diamond by Yuritar Dariyfia. Now Yuritar does change their surname an awful lot, and virtually every time I review them their surname has changed. There's your start square and everything looks really good from up here. I'm not saying this is not a good looking map from up here. Beautiful looking intersection there. The terrain heights look like that. We have a volcano which has snow on it. Snow on the volcano. And the resources, I'd like to see a bit of fertile land in there somewhere, but there isn't. It's a little bit light on resources, I'm afraid. Off to the workshop mass transit map. You will need mass transit for this one. There's quite a few things to subscribe to and a one-click collection would help, so I'll include a link to the one-click collection on screen now. We'll be using the Clara theme and the Clarity LUT. And there's also a failed item, which was the tunnel equip variation, which I am subscribed to. So the tunnel equip variation, I don't know what's going on with these tunnels, but there might be something missing from them. But I can't do anything about it because it's just not there. Anyway, one of the comments says that there is no outside connection in terms of roads. Well, I see tunnels here. I do. Can you see the tunnels? We've got a little indent here on the beach which looks like it's underneath where the tunnels go. Let's have a quick look at that. Yes, they do. So yes, that could be smoothed out a little bit. If that was the worst thing about this map, if that was the worst thing, I would just let it go. Off to the edge of the map, and we do have tunnels here. No through traffic though. That's interesting, isn't it? We do have a through train though. Look at the train spawned, but no road. So yes, if there's a train that's obviously going through to somewhere, we will find out where the roads are going to as the review goes on. Anyway, we have reviewed this person 5 times in the past, Yuritar. Episode 104, 10 stars, 320, 10 stars, 465, 7 stars, 557, 9 stars, and 573, 11 stars. And so today, it'd be nice to get 15 stars today. I don't think we're going to see it. A little bit of encroaching foliage onto the highway there, just on the edge. I think we can let that go. That's not a huge problem. I think the problem though is that they've basically built the highways over trees, over the laid forests and such. Let's choose an area that looks like it's got forest. That looks like it's got forest under it, doesn't it? So I reckon if we use move it and select everything there into the marquee, everything into the marquee. Yep, there we go. That didn't surprise me at all. Got a whole bunch of trees underneath there that if you delete the highway, the trees will reappear. Now, in the comments again, somebody has said, this is the comments on the workshop, someone has said that they've got trees showing through the highways. And yes, if they've launched the game with Anarchy Always On, we've got some trees in the water as well. Yeah, if you launch the game with Anarchy Always On, then any trees that are under the highway, more trees in the water there, will be shining through the highway. And so that would be the explanation for that one. There shouldn't be trees under the highway. They should be cleared. They should be cleared before you lay the highway down. It's basics, I'm afraid. Anyway, we've got lots of trees in the water. They should be cleared as well. Anyway, yes, saying all of that, I genuinely believe that Yuritar has all the skills. I mean, look at this map from here. This looks amazing. All the terraforming is there, the basic standards of detailing is there, the vision is there, everything that you would want is there. We've got, this is interesting. I don't think, oh, street lamp in the road there. Oops, that's interesting. Well, this is even more interesting. What is going on here? Look, we've got an arrow pointing that way and an arrow pointing. I've never seen that before. It isn't actually a road going the wrong way. If we bend it up, you'll see that that section moves with it, and it's really weird. That's a game glitch, that one. But yes, it is forced too tight, and we've still got a little bit of glitching in between the roads there as well. So I'm gonna say fail. And then down here, the crossover here, this looks a little bit low to me. This looks a lot a bit low to me. Can we get under it? Nope. No, the game pushes it over. That is way too low a crossing. And the same goes down here. This is a little bit higher, but I still suspect we're going to get popped up and over. Yes, we do. So, oh, and we've got a street lamp clipping right the way through the middle of it as well. Kind of missed that one. Anyway, that said, very nice looking intersection. Look at this, beautiful. Nice bit of detailing around the outside with the, was it the juniper trees as these, I think. You've got 7 lanes going into 4 there, 6 lanes going into 3 over here. A little bit of road glitching down here as well, and a bit of blue mantle, and a bit of steepness going on as well. It's a shame. I have to say it's a shame, because I'm loving this map, apart from all the fails. So many fails. Anyway, let's have a look at the start square. Here's your start square, and we've got one of these. It's the Frontier General Store by... Oh, hang on. I've not got it on screen. What's going on? Hang on, I'm going to have to scroll down. Bear with me a second, guys. Bear with me. I'm in fail land at the moment. I haven't filled in the caption on the screen at the time of recording. It's Red Rabbit 348. Bless you, Red Rabbit 348. This is great fun. Loving quirky factoids, quirky assets, and quirky factoids for that matter. Let's do a factoid because I know you love them. Karl Marx. Do you remember him? One of the Marx brothers. Maybe not. I wonder what's through those doors there. Rarely bathed. Karl Marx rarely bathed. And was plagued with boils for many, many years. Anyway, Frontier General Store by creator. No, sorry, not by creator. By Red Rabbit 348. Oh, dear. Today's asset of the day. And we head back to the road network of Ocean Diamonds by Yuritar Dariyfia. I have filled in that part of the captions. I seem to have just failed one part. Oh, I might not fill that bit in. I might just leave it as it is if I'm an amateur. Anyway, let's follow the road over the bridge. Nice looking bridge, strong bridge, big bridge. A couple of trees under there. They'd be fine under there actually. They would get enough sunlight and water to survive. I'll let them be. Yeah, good bridge. Good bit of detailing around the bottom with the vanilla keys as well, and some rock detailing under. I like that. See, good work. Very good work going on there. And if we follow the roads a little bit further along, past all the the jotty bits there. I didn't have a better word than jotty. I'm going with jotty. Anyway, yeah, we have a quarry on the right, which we won't have a proper look at. Just trust me, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. And then we've got tunnels again, more tunnels. If you look through here, you can just about see all the way through them. You could just about maybe pull up there. We won't be able to drive through them, unfortunately. These aren't quite as good as Network Extension 2 tunnels in terms of driving through in first-person perspective, because you do kind of glitch a little bit, but it's all very, very nice work. Oh, and we've got a little bit of blue mantle between the two highway tunnel entrances there. That might be affected by the tunnel entrance variations mod. I'm not sure what that actually does. Anyway, now we're going 2-tier highways, which is great. Okay, we've got street lamps, which is great. But if we were to go underneath, there aren't any street lamps underneath, which is actually good because you would actually get street light clipping. But, and I have to say this, although it is well lit at night because of the in-game ambient lighting, honestly, this in real life would be a bit on the dark side. So I'd like to see some sort of artificial lights underneath there placed by hand all the way along all this snaking, winding 2-tier highway. Which is excellent highway, I've got to say. Gotta love this work. This is excellent work. And then we come back down to side by side, heading off towards the edge of the map now, which means we've got, oh look, there's a tunnel. So why have we got no through traffic? Let's have a look. That goes off to the edge of the map over there. We've got the rail as well. No traffic. What's going on? What's going on? Okay, over to the edge there. Yeah, we've got, no tunnels here. Why? Let's have a look underground. They're just not being connected up. Why? What is going on there? I'm going to connect them up now. Let's just see if we can get any traffic to spawn. And yeah, there we go. Connected. We now have through traffic. And the rail is still working as it was before. Clearly. Okay, the rail, we'll follow the rail now. Let's have a look at the rail. No major problems with the rail, although there may obviously be trees underneath the actual rail line, no doubt, as there was underneath the highways. But that's not a huge problem, really. Is it? Is it? It might be. Yes, of course it is if using Anarchy switched on always. This is a nice little loop around to drop down to the elevation required to form that tunnel. And then the tunnel nips through here. Comes out the other side, over the other side of the water. There it is there. That's a good little emerge there as well. Quite like that. Nice little bridge there. And swoops around. Basically, there's a lot of good work. A lot of good work. And then you get your clown-shaped feet. Clown-shaped feet. Just putting the train lines on so you can see a little bit of elevation change here as well. You got your clown-shaped feet, and then you get a big double-barrel shotgun and you blast your toes off. That's what's going on here, I'm afraid. And then we go down the other side as well. Maybe we could have had a tunnel or a cutting or something through here. There were ways, but look at it now. Aesthetically, absolutely freaking glorious. I don't understand why Yuritar is not one of the very best creators. We're just not seeing it. It's so close and yet so far away. Just like the other side of the intermission.
Are you baffled by how YouTubers put detailing on their assets? Are you frightened that something called Anarchy would break your game? Then you need the BonBonB's Beginner Guide to Anarchy. Click the information button now.
And so back to Ocean Diamond by Yuritar, Dariyfia, and the shipping routes are pretty strong. Pretty strong. Look at this, going good routes. We're not going under the bridge. The bridge over there. We're not going under it. That surprised me. Okay. And then hair off this way. And then we hit, yes, the infamous right angle turning that all ships love to make. They need tugs to do right angle turnings. This is not something that big container ships are comfortable doing. I'd love to see that smoothed out with a little curve corner. And then if we head around this way, we'll come out the opposite side of where that bridge was. I'm surprised we don't have shipping through there. It doesn't look very deep. That might be the reason. But it just looks like it should be deep enough. And then we've got, yeah, right angle corner there. And then off to the edge of the map to water flow. Looks like there should be good, strong water flow here because we've got a proper river. Proper river. Very nice. Heads off down. Lovely little dam going on there. And then the river delta. Except for that isn't the start square. Start square is over here. And we've got this little lake going on here. Or is it a bay possibly? There's barely any water flow going on here at all. We find an arrow and it's flowing inland. So up here, I've got spawn points. That might be it. Let's have a look for spawn points. Yep. Now we've got one which is almost good. We could do with another one a little bit further down just to draw the water away from here. Because if you've got sewage outlet and water pumping in the same kind of area here, I'm not sure that that is going to resolve the problems. Could do. It's going to require a little bit of work though. Yeah, could do another spawn point a little bit further down, a little bit weaker. Anyway, looks amazing, doesn't it? Gotta say, always looks amazing. And then we get this. I mean, first of all, we've got some drowned trees. Okay, one or two. Well, huge problem. Bit of a problem. But these trees just don't make any sense to me at all. Yes, you can get trees on beaches, but in the context of this map, doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like down here, we've got a lovely beach. It's lined with palm trees and beautiful beaches and no trees on them. And then you got that beach, which had, well, I mean, I love the Clara theme. I think we could do a little bit of just fine-tune work on some of these patches of cliffs on the side. Once again, I'm not buying into the cliff work on the side of the hill there. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just not great. Lovely beaches and the volcano. Now, another one of the comments said that the snow mod isn't working. Well, basically, they're sort of like decal type things, but they clearly are working. I have no problem with this at all. Maybe the commenter wasn't subscribed, and again, this is in the workshop description. And normally, when you pull back, that props and decals, they just disappear. We're right back now, and yes, I have got the mod switched on to, but that just shows that even from all the way back there, we're still getting snow on our mountain, which is amazing. More wet trees, tree trunks. Hey, I just thought of that one. Maybe I thought of it before. Maybe it's just come back to me. A little bit of smoothing of the sand over here would be better. I think it just looks a bit of granite on the side there, and I don't buy that. I'm looking at that as sandbanks rather than like granite islands there with sand around them. And then around here, this island again just feels like it needs a little bit of smoothing. This area over here really needs smoothing. Again, it's just a little bit too, I don't know, elevated. Smooth it out. Have it lapping with the water, not emerge from the water. This looks like Japan under the sea, maybe. Don't know what's going on with that at all. And again, over here, loads of water trees in the water. Whole thing needs just smoothing out, a little bit more time, more love spent on it, and it should be love spent on it. This is a lovely map. It's just not finished. What's going on with the sand on the top of these cliffs? I'm not buying into those at all. The lower areas, like the lower ledge over here, I can deal with that, but not so high up the cliff. I don't mind the fact that it looks a bit like a rock fall as well. That's kind of quite a nice look as well. But overall, the whole map looks amazing. Oh, we better have a look at the Vanilla Dam. Vanilla Dam looks amazing. And then we've got, on the opposite side of the dam, yeah, I know we can get areas that are flooded by dams, but by now, I suspect that these trees would no longer have foliage on them, not the ones underwater anyway. Oh, what do you think of this map? Oh, I've had a good old moan. I'm loving the map, but I'm having a moan as well. Your vote really does count. Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? It counts because we use it at the end of the month in the Viewer's Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. What do I think? I think aesthetically it's beautiful. They know how to make a good looking map, does Yuritar, and I'm going to give it a very strong 4 stars. Very strong. Close, not quite there, close to the 5th. Detailing. Hell spells. How many drowned trees do you want? We've got trees under the roads. We've got a, well, you've seen it. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. I'd love to give 3 stars for detail, but I feel it needs a bit too much work. 2 stars. Gameplay potential. I'm worried for the water flow. I'm worried for the water flow in that start square. And we could do with the highway being connected, which you can't do. If you're playing vanilla rules, you'll never get to the edge of the map. So it's not really broken, but I feel it needs improving. And based on that, I've got to go with 2 stars. It is playable, but I'm going 2 stars. Ocean Diamond by Yuritar Dariyfia, today's map of the day. A letdown again. Please, 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 Yuritar. You've got it. You have got it. I believe in you. I genuinely believe in you. I believe that you could easily be right up there with the very best of the best on the workshop. You're just not there right now, and it's your own downfall, I'm afraid. Anyway, thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing. Join me tomorrow for the Steam Weekly Chart Show. We look at the best 20 items on the workshop as of this week, and we'll be back on Monday with more What Map and the Flowscape, with a Flowscape competition. Catch me then. I'll see you very, very soon.